Hey guys, it's Kanan. Just wanted to hop on here real quick and tell you a little bit about the range that I've gotten on this Midland setup. So currently I'm running a 6.6 dB antenna. I think it's about 46 inches. I just recently installed this Midland foldable mount, which has been awesome. As you can see, I can fold it down, lock it in, and it can stay in kind of like whatever position you want. That one's kind of like up right now. I usually keep it in the one down from that. So like right here, you can see there's different little holes right there. And then on my vehicle, I have it running right down the front of the Jeep. Totally out of the way. I don't think this will ever be a problem. It's not really in the way. I don't think my tire will ever hit that. And you can just, fold it back up. Or unfold it, should I say. But this has been a really good, really amazing upgrade that I love. You don't always need the antenna up. So the second thing, or I guess the third thing I want to show you is, so I basically just keep this under the seat. This is the 275 unit, MX275, I believe it is. But I just keep mine tucked away under the seat. It's easy to manipulate. It doesn't go anywhere. And then, of course, I've got my handheld mounted up here on my dash. Well, I guess right next to my grab bar. It's been a really awesome unit. I've got mine set to blue. And then the fourth thing, I got the antenna. See, I got the antenna mount, the foldable mount, and then the MX275 unit, of course, that it's hooked up into. The handheld mounted right off to the side of my grab bar. And then this, I actually just installed, it's kind of hard to see, but I just installed this external speaker. I put it right over the driver side of the seat. I'm actually going to be tucking these wires away, but I actually have that ran down into the floor under the driver seat as well. But I mean, you can hear it. It's pretty loud if you put it on like the WX channel.
Suburbs of Denver, Castle Rock, and Byers. Freeze warning remains in effect from midnight tonight to 8 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time Tuesday. What? Freezing or near freezing.
And this gets loud, trust me. Let's listen to this. Here, let me put it back on there.
Occur from Fort Collins through Longmont, and also east and south
See
of
the
Denver
volume?
Metro.
The volume's only on
Fort
3.
Collins, Boulder, Denver Metro area, Castle Rock, and Byers. When? From midnight tonight to 8 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time Tuesday. Morning impacts are expected. Frost and freeze conditions could kill crops and other sensitive vegetation.
Yeah, that's pretty much my setup. I do run the handhelds, the newest one that just came out. I can't quite remember the model number at this moment in time. I just got off work. But I've gotten at least 15 to 20 miles of range from that. With this current setup with the 6.6 dB antenna, I was coming out of the mouth of the canyon in Spanish Fork, just south of Utah, or Provo, Utah. And my buddy and I had just got, we were heading back from a trip, but he was a little bit ahead of me. But as you know, like a lot of people, they run their radios the whole time they're wheeling. And we just kept our radios on, the whole time driving too, because why not? I don't need to use my cell phone if I have radio. So he had gotten a little farther ahead of me, and I didn't know really how far because I didn't have service at the time, so I couldn't reach out. But when I was getting out of the mouth of the canyon in Spanish Fork, I decided to try to give him a ring on the radio again. And Rob, he's a really good friend of mine, Overland Gear guy. He heard my call out, and he responded. Excuse me. And that was, I think he was right at the point of the mountain, which if you've ever been to Utah or lived there, you know that's right around like say Draper Lehigh, I want to say is the area, like Thanksgiving Point, I think they call it. But that's a good 25 to 30 miles, as a bird flies, or as a crow flies, they say. So for me, I mean, even being out, like when we were wheeling, easily 5-10 miles, in like rocky terrain. If you have the repeater on, then that extends it, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I've never had a problem if you're in a group and you're wheeling with people and they've all got a good GMRS system, Midland, of course. Yeah, so I'd say the max range I've gotten is almost 30 miles, 25, 30 miles distance, and it was clear as day, until he went around the point of the mountain and I was on the other side of the mountain. I didn't have the repeater thing turned on, and I don't think he was running a repeater. I'm not sure if that really matters. I think it does. I'm not a pro with communications and stuff like that, but I do know that these systems that Midland is producing are top notch in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna hop off of here, get home, eat some grub. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later.